Yeah, welcome to the open book, where truth don't hide, stories ride, and every chapter got that power. Turn the page, now you stepping in, where real ones talk and the fake pretend. From viral heat to deep convo, we write the truth, let the whole world know. This ain't just a channel, it's a movement. The open book, every story, every voice.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to the open book. This is your host, Lakeisha. I hope everyone had a marvelous Monday. I know I had one. It was fast, got a little busy towards the end, but nonetheless, we are here. We've had dinner, and I said, let me just chat, do a little impromptu live, see what y'all are up to, what is on your mind, okay? Because I know I wanted to give y'all an update, something we talked about on yesterday with Romeca's case. But before we get into it, let's see who we have here so far. Hey, Robert, welcome. Thank you for joining and thank you for being first in the building. I appreciate it. Hey, Latrice, welcome. Thank you for joining. Sexy Mama Libra is in the building. Thank you for joining, sis. Hey, Barbara. Barbara, you had me tickled earlier. Oh my God. Y'all go in. Okay. I was too done. I was too done. Hey, Michaela, welcome. Thank you for joining. Hi, Angel. Thank you so much for joining. It's Tay T is in the building. Hey, Karen, welcome. Okay, I'm trying to get on down. Hey, Beverly, good evening to you. Honey 5K Gangsta is in the building. Thank you for joining. Hi, Deanna. Oh, Deanna. Did I forget? Oh, Lord. Deanna, forgive me. Lord, I done forgot today. I got busy today for sure. Don't hold it against me, sis. Hey, Robin, welcome. Hi, Dill. Is it let's see, Deliso? I hope I'm saying it right, sis. Okay. Hey, Nicole. Hey, sis, welcome. Yes, I love the name. We are Romeca. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Hey, Jay Thomas. Good evening. Yes, thank you for that. He is doing better. I had to take him to the ER yesterday. He is doing better. So I thank God for you all praying. Those of you who pray for him. He stayed home. He's probably staying home again tomorrow. But I definitely see improvement. Okay, one of his eyes, he had like a little eye infection, and he could barely open up that eye. Saturday was it started Saturday? Started Saturday, but it got worse Sunday. Yes. So thank you so much. Hey, Joy, welcome. Thank you for joining. Tay Bay is in the building. Welcome, sis. Good evening. Barbara said we finally getting cold weather last week where we were in the 90s, California weather. Ooh, Barbara, where I am, the weather does not know what it wants to do. Okay. I'm like, pick a season. 1 minute we're in the fall, then we switch to the winter quickly, then we back to summer. So I'm with you on that. I don't know what season we're in here either. I think we're like fall, kind of summer. Hey, Renee, good evening. Welcome. Hi, Miss Andy. Daniela is in the building. Thank y'all so much. Hey, T. Smith. All right. Y'all come on in. Hey, Derica. Look, Derica, every time you say Brody, Lord, it takes me out. Oh my God. Hey, Frodo's. Welcome. Deanna, Beauty by Reesby. Okay, your love, welcome. Thank you, sexy mama. She said it's all good. Whenever you get a chance, just let me know and I'm still available. Okay, got you. Thank you so much. And so for those of you who weren't on that live, we were saying that for December, because I know next week, y'all, a lot of people have Thanksgiving coming up and so forth, but we want to be a blessing to Romeca's son. And one thing that God had laid on my heart was a Build-A-Bear for him. And so I had reached out to her aunt to see if there's a video where Romeca is saying something to her son or singing to him, and get that voice put into a recording, and it would go inside of the bear. I did this for a friend of mine, his son, when he passed away. And y'all, it's been a good 3 years, and he still has that bear. And it's a way of comfort for some, for some people. Some people have necklaces, some people have bears. So that was one gift that I had thought about. And we probably could do multiple bears, because so many of you were even open to being a part of that. And so her aunt said that she would ask Romeca's mom, did she have a particular recording? And so I'm waiting to hear back about that. But I'll keep you all in the loop of when we start this, because we'll probably get it started towards the beginning of December after Thanksgiving, so that it will have time to get there and so forth. Whatever we don't use in proceeds for the Bears, my thing was, I was like, look, put it on a gift card and let him just go shopping wherever he wants to go. Because hey, that's what they do. Take them to a toy shop, child. They get whatever they want. Okay, and so Deanna, she has a business, and she was saying that because Romeca's sister was on live last week, I think that was Friday, and she was just saying that she wanted a necklace that said something to the effect of Meeks' sister, or she wanted a blinged out necklace to that effect. And Deanna said that she makes those types of necklaces and so forth. So we're going to get together and talk about that as well, so that we could be a blessing to her sister. And y'all make sure you keep her lifted, because even on that live, I know it's so hard for them. It really is. She's trying. She's trying, and the holidays just make it harder. So we just want to do something that makes it lighter for them. If y'all want to, break up and do something for her mother, maybe some flowers or something, we could, get together on that part. Just y'all share y'all's ideas. I'm gonna put a post on our community wall. But we want to make it doable, something that's just not all where it's like a lot of confusion. Like, okay, let's do this. Well, we can get together and agree and just make sure that they know that they're on our hearts and just be a blessing. So I'll make a post about that, and y'all just share your thoughts. Hey, isn't she lovely? Welcome. Yes. Is it Katrine? Look, some of these names, y'all, the ad names get me, but thank you. Yes, and there's others in here that wanted to do that and be a part of that as well. Hey, my girl V is in the building. Hey, Terry. Hey, D is in the building. D was on live earlier. Okay, baby. I get so tickled. Y'all be at work listening sometimes. Like, if you don't see me in the chat, I have it in my ear. And so sometimes I have to peek in, okay, and see what's happening. And y'all be in those comments cutting up. Barbara said, oh, that would be nice. I sent him a gift last week. That's why they put the Zelle information again, because I contacted her sister for the information. Oh, okay. That was nice of you, Barbara. Yeah, we just wanted to do something on behalf of the Open Book family. And like I said, those that contribute will add your names individually. And I'm, baby, look, one thing I don't do is play with folks' money. Okay, baby, we very transparent. Okay, and we're keeping receipts and stuff like that. Because, baby, I don't play about that kind of stuff. Let's see. No, V, I'll have to look. Oh Lord, and V tagging me in something. Want you to tag me in. I'm gonna have to check that out. Y'all, we just chatting tonight. Like I said, we're gonna go over a few things, but very, impromptu and just laid back. Let's see. Delissa said, could the lady that makes the necklace send me her information? Okay. Um, we got okay. What I'll do, y'all, on the post, I'll get her information and I'll put it on there on the post for the necklaces. Yes. Okay. So let me make a note and I'll just put it in one stop shop. Okay. Hi, Mrs. X. Welcome. All right. So let me write that down. Because I think, Deanna, you have a Facebook page with your products, right? Or do you have a website? Okay. All right. So we'll get that info out there. Hi, Healing Hearts. Welcome. Okay. So speaking of these live, okay, yesterday, let's rewind to yesterday. On the YouTube streets, there were whispers of Romeca's case pretty much coming to an end and being closed. Okay. Now, I guess word got back to her aunt and the family that people were saying this on, you're welcome, on social media. And Romeca's aunt, first, I saw a post from her this morning. Okay. And she said that she had woke up to all kind of text messages, and she said, no, that is not true, that Romeca's case is still open. She also came on to Dee's panel today, and she confirmed that once again that Romeca's case is still open. So I wanted to um, update you all with that part. And I see, someone underneath my video from yesterday said that, I have to get what they said, something to the effect I have to get out of here. It's not, I forget the word they used. What was the word? Da, 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 da. Let me look right quick. Oh, this is not optimistic enough for me based off of the message from yesterday. Okay. Now, what I said was it was still justice for Romeca, but we were talking through possible outcomes. Okay. Not saying that anyone had given up on anything. Okay. However, what you want to do is have an even perspective of things. Okay, what are the possibilities? That's what we were talking through yesterday. Okay, if it's this, okay, or is it going to be this? Now, if it's this, knowing the justice system and how that police department operates, then what? Okay, so that's what we were talking about. No one was saying people were giving up. Y'all know hey, one thing I have is faith, okay, and I walk in a spirit of expectation that God can do anything. Okay. So don't get it twisted. That was never the intent of that conversation by any means. Shout out to Healing Hearts for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. Thank you so much. Hey, Nina, welcome. Forever Lisa said, it's always lies about that. Yes. Okay. Hey, Kimberly. Right. Right. So make sure y'all tap the like button. That is for free. Let everyone know we are live. Okay, so it's still justice for Romeca. And as y'all know, one thing that I do always say is it's a great day for justice. Okay, it can be any day, any moment. Okay, we never know the time that we may turn on the television. Okay, there's a press conference or there's an alert from a content creator saying that, hey, look, these are the charges. All right. So don't allow the enemy's whispers to get you off of your spot. Okay. Stay focused. Stay focused on what the task at hand is. Okay. Right. That's a good tip for Evelisa. She said, if you don't hear it from the family, okay, don't listen to it. Okay, and that's some good advice right there. If you don't hear from the family, child love, okay, we gotta wait. Because guess what? The family, remember, if you go back to that video from Friday, remember that's one of the steps. Before they come out to the public, they are going to speak to the family first. Okay. The family is going to be notified first. Right. He can do anything but fail. Okay. Nina said she wasn't feeling good. I missed that. Nina, I hope you're feeling better. Oh my gosh, we're praying for healing for you. I didn't even see that. Okay. Right. Hey, Aisha, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Barbara was cutting up. Okay. Hey, Becca. Baby, when David Brown comes into the chat, y'all, we'll be up there like fresh meat. Everybody got a question. Okay, baby, he the only one because see, y'all look to either Ladre or David. Most people that gave up on Ladre. Okay, so the next best option is David. Is David because we know Carlos not coming out here for us to ask him questions. Okay, so everybody that has questions seem to team up on David and start asking him questions. Okay, so I had to get mine in. Thank you, D. D let me get a question in too. Okay, because I was like, I mean, when is he going to come out? See, my thing is this also, y'all, thinking about that. Now, if you have not been charged with anything, right? Why you hide? Like, think about it. Right. Girl, okay, everybody, I had to ask me a question. Okay. Now, if think about this, like seriously, if he has not right, we got a nickname V for everybody. If he has not been charged, why is he hiding? I'm just still trying to figure that part out. Because that would be now I can see why Hollywood is hiding. I can see why she would be hiding out and all of that. But why is he hiding? He hasn't been charged with anything. So to me, that's a red flag. Why do you have to have everybody speaking on your behalf and even in the chat? Okay, that's a red flag. Okay. Because, baby, I'm going to pop out. If I know I'm not guilty, that I didn't have any parts of any of this, and you got all these people talking about you on social media, I will be all up in the chat. Excuse me, what? Child, I would be all up in the chat, every chat. What's your question? Oh, okay, because I thought you said my name. Baby, he does not pop out. Okay, he sends his representatives. Okay. Hi, Janelle. Welcome. I hope I said your name right. I love Open Books, Laugh and Spirit. New subscriber. That laugh gives me life. You can tell a lot from the vibe someone gives off. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And welcome to the Open Book family. Thank you so much for that. Y'all have me tickled. Look, y'all be having me tickled in the live. Somebody put underneath my video from yesterday talking about I don't see nothing funny if she not charged. Well, who said that? Who was laughing at that? See, some people, if I'm reading y'all's comments, okay, say for example, we're talking about justice for Romeca, right? We're talking about the case and things that's on the title. Now, somebody might click into this live. They hear me over here cutting up, laughing. Y'all the ones that's doing it. Okay, a lot of the times I'm looking at y'all's comments and I'm laughing, or we got an inside joke about something. So see, everyone doesn't know the rapport, between the content creator and the people that are in the chat, the subscribers and supporters, right? So my suggestion is read the room, go in there and sit for a little bit and see what people are laughing at. Now, there was one part at the end yesterday we were talking about the color purple, that little scene, and I was tickled at that because someone brought that up. Okay, why would I laugh about Holly not being charged? Like, make that make sense. You can't just click on a video and think somebody just laughing just to be laughing. Okay, so you got to read the room, sit for a second in the bushes, and get the context of where the laughter is coming from. Okay, all right, let's continue. Barbara said Q and David came on Queen Steph's channel after that, and she went in and they ran away after she tore it. Wait a minute. Wait, what? I missed that. I was at work. Oh my goodness. And they came on the panel or just in the chat? Oh, yeah. Barbara was asking some good questions. She was spokesman today. Okay. Clock that, sexy mama. Okay. Girl, it's giving some guilt to me. Okay. Derica says he knows what's coming. Uh-oh. That's what I'm wondering. Okay, because if you mentioning my name in something, and you innocent, well, why you hiding out? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch that. Yeah, it was girl. Somebody under my comments that I must not be too familiar with. Lawyer probably told him not to talk about the case, possibly. She said, you guys, because he had the nerve to say Carlos had remorse. Well, he has said that. He has said that before. Yes. Healing Heart said I had to come out the bush. Hi, Ebony Rose. Welcome. Okay. So, yes, we are still in solidarity for justice for Romeca. Now, that doesn't mean though, y'all, that we don't take a look full picture. Okay, that's what we were saying. We're looking at this thing from all angles. What are possible outcomes? Okay, so nobody was caught off guard. We want to make sure that we're listening, to the family and what the family is putting out there. Okay, because they will get word first, and then word goes out to the public. Now, unless going back to these little cops, okay, you got a leak in the building, okay? That's the only reason other information would start getting out, okay? Because I just don't trust. It's my opinion, okay? It's my opinion. And thank you, Terry. Look, Terry, hold us accountable. Let me say my disclaimer. This live is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is covered under the Fair Use Act. Information shared is alleged in our opinions as we react to various topics and people. Okay. And look, uh, was that Aisha over there in the chat earlier cutting up? That was you too. Okay, over there, y'all were just cutting up. So my question was to David today in the chat was, did Carlos see Romeca at the school? Because that was put out, alleged, okay, that Keys had shared. But I just wanted more information about that because I hadn't heard that yet. Y'all know I take it with a grain of salt, but I just wanted to hear what the answer was. So I'm like, was that possible that they were over at the school as she was dropping their son off and she saw him? She was leaving. Then he left first before she could get to him. And it's like, okay, there he go, as she made the U-turn. Now his answer was Carlos was across the street first. His truck was parked by the Sharks. Okay. Let me pull up something right quick. Welcome everyone just coming in case I miss your name. Let's see here. Sometimes my thing, I don't know if it's this restream. I don't like when it starts moving slow. Like it started doing that yesterday evening. Okay, 1 second. Come on, thing. Okay, let's see. Thank y'all for your patience. Tap that like button. You want to show support and be a sponsor tonight. You're welcome to send a super sticker, super chat. My Cashapp is scrolling on, or buy a coffee, and that link is in the field of this video for y'all. This is why I was telling y'all I needed a new laptop. Okay, now I have to invest one, another one. This thing is going slow. I'm trying to pull up, and then we're gonna get into a lot to show y'all. Or it's a video. Thing. In the meantime, if y'all hear someone in the background, okay, my husband's watching the Dallas Cowboys on tonight. I'm not getting any attention tonight anyway. Okay. So I was like, well, shoots, I'm gonna make sure I talk to my people because yeah, you're distracted. Y'all, I'm coming. I'm still getting this picture. Lord helps be a speeder upper. Because I wanted to teach it. Thank you for your patience. Y'all know I'm usually ready. It's just the system is moving slow with this one picture. Okay. Let's see here. Gotta have somebody praying against the devil is a lie. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah! Oh my gosh. Okay, talk about it because I'm not gonna be. I hate dead ear time. That's like in the classroom when you got the kids and they like you fumbling, your stuff not acting right, start getting distracted. Forget it. Let me close this. 1 second, y'all. I'm back, y'all. My apologies. Thank y'all for your patience. All right, so um I'd asked him during that particular morning, did he feel that they saw each other, right? So he stated that, hey Shelly, hey sis, girl, I'm glad that you showed up. Okay. I was like, child, now you know I'm mad. Okay. I said, I don't have a mind in the building, but everybody being good. Thank you, girl. I appreciate y'all for hanging in there with me. So I said, do you think that that was possible that they had seen each other across the street at the school? Okay, because there was a post that said something about on school camera, it saw them, interacting there as she dropped her son off. So he stated that allegedly, and I'm gonna say allegedly, Carlos and Holly were putting the baby into the vehicle across the street by this Sharks. Okay. Now, I was like, well, why was he putting the baby into the car? Where were they coming from if he was putting the baby in the car right here by this Sharks? Okay. Well, he said that Carlos's other car, I think he said, who was it? Oh, I don't know what kind. I think he said Escalade or some previous car that he had gotten broken into. So he had sometimes started parking there, okay, right by the Sharks. So that morning, because I was like, he doesn't stay there though. You see what I'm saying? His place is down the street. Hey, dreamy girl. Hey, sis. His place is down the street. So they had to walk down the street to get into his vehicle, which was allegedly parked at a Sharks. And then we all put the babies, we all put the baby car seat in this car to the Mercedes. And then I'm going to drive you across the street, okay, to get into your car. And then just so happen, Romeca makes a U-turn. And then y'all both standing there, like, y'all, am I missing something? Because something about that, I wasn't understanding. Okay. I was not understanding. That's a lot of movement. Okay. Because what he should have done, because if that was me, child, I'm not walking down the street with a child to go to your car next to a restaurant. You better go get your car, come pick us up, and then go ahead and drive us over to the where my car is. Okay, this is a lot of movement. It's a lot of movement. But it's a reason, y'all. I wanted to show y'all this Sharks because allegedly, now y'all got to go back in your mind about a month. There was word that some people were kind of going to this Sharks to see if there was any camera footage, okay, because it's directly kind of across the street from the scene of where it happened, okay. If there was any camera footage of what took place that day. I don't know who went and asked these people if they had some camera footage. So I was looking, I said, well, I wonder where are the cameras? Okay, they just make up lies as they come on these lies. Okay, Barbara. Aisha said, I'm so confused. All these businesses and no camera footage. Okay, clock that. Now I'm wondering, did they ever find something? And it's another reason y'all brought this up is in this video we're about to watch from Divine Psychic Terror Bay, right? Now, someone I keep forgetting, oh my gosh, was under my comments and they asked me to ask her about this one question about Romeca pulling over that morning. Now, y'all know it's for entertainment purposes only, but it was some things that she said in this, y'all. Now, remember, this was like a month ago when they were bringing that up about people going to this business asking about camera footage. Okay? It's a reason I wanted y'all to kind of peep this. Then I started thinking about what David said today, okay, about Carlos's truck allegedly being parked in the parking lot, okay, because he didn't want. So wait, hold up, I just thought about something else. I wish David would pop out somewhere. Now, so you don't care about Holly Wing's car getting broken into? How come Holly Wing's car was good enough, her Chevy Cruze was okay enough to park on the street where his other car allegedly got broken into? You made sure you allegedly, because I don't know if this is true or not, parked over there, but why not have her car parked there? Or are they just letting one person park their car there? Okay. Hey, Tasha, welcome. Okay, I thought they broke. Okay, that's what it was, Derica. Yes. Okay. But I also, that was one thing, but I also remember them looking for some camera footage about this accident, not accident, about what took place across the street. Okay, stupid criminals caused the police would have got the footage right after it happened. Now, I'm wondering though, Barbara, they were looking at, supposedly looking at their pod camera footage. Okay. Were they competent enough or even interested enough? And I'm just, these are questions I'm just posing, y'all. I don't even know. Y'all just let me know what y'all thoughts are. To even want to go that far and look for it. If we notice how they handled the scene at first, right? Do you think that they are doing the footwork, especially in the beginning? Now, maybe towards later on, maybe. Okay, they were like, well, shoots, we couldn't find any relevant footage here on the pod camera. Maybe we need to ask around at these businesses and see what they can come up with. Okay, did they see anything? Empress Awaken said, well, if these people did go to the restaurant, there will be videos of the people inquiring about their tapes. Okay, I believe it's cameras out there. That's a busy area. I would think so too. Hey, Tabany, welcome. Hey, Creed's Conversation Lounge is in the building. Okay. Hi, Tasha. So let me pull up this video right quick. Let me take this down. Now I gotta look, child. Hold on, give me 1 second. I have a video ready. Y'all just bear with me. Okay, let's see. I think it's okay. All right. So now Divine Psychic Terror Bay, we have viewed some of her videos before, y'all. And she, to me, like I said, a lot of the things we've already clocked or we've seen evidence, but what this does as well is sometimes with some of the cards and so forth gives some context or helps put together another puzzle piece. Okay. And when I tell you some of the things, I'm like, whoa, it gives me chills because we've already kind of seen some of these things, whether it was a couple of weeks ago or even at the beginning of this case. Okay. And shout out to everyone entering. Thank y'all so much for tapping in. All right, here we go.
For work, she was scared. She felt like she was being watched, or she seen somebody.
Hold on, y'all, because I had it in the place.
All right. So let's jump into that. 86@gmail.com. All right. So let's jump into the reading. So the very first question that I want to ask about Romeca. Hold on, guys. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's jump into it. The very first question I'm going to ask is what I was asked to ask. All right. So let's jump into that. All right, may I have messages here for Romeca Meeks Blackman? Romeca Meeks Blackman. All right. Okay, we want to know, why did Romeca stop after dropping her son off at school? Why did Romeca stop after dropping her son off at school? Why did Romeca stop after dropping her baby off at school? We have tavern, drinks, pub, food. So maybe she stopped to get some food, something to drink before she went to work. Okay, give me a little more for Romeca. Hold on, y'all. Okay. Okay, why did Romeca stop after dropping her son off at school? Window. Because she seen somebody in the window from where she was at. Why did Romeca stop after dropping her son off at school? Birthplace of dreams, pursuit of goals, belief in possibilities in reverse. Why did Romeca stop? What's the birthplace of dreams in reverse? I feel like she noticed that she was being watched here.
Pocket.
Crossroads. Yeah, it has everything to do with that street and that window. She seen someone. Maybe she went into this tavern to see if they had cameras because she wanted to get their ass in trouble and prove that they was actually stalking her. And so maybe she went in the tavern to ask them, do they have cameras of this street, this crossroads? Give me more for Romeca Meeks. Why did she stop?
Now, I found that interesting, that had she ever gone there to see if anybody had witnessed what had happened to her, okay, or seen anything, because based off of some of those posts that were shared after she was unalived, there were people that had seen Carlos outside trying to fight her, even in front of the school, that they had witnessed that. Did she think that she was being followed? Okay, going back to the post that Keys had shared, turn that down. Going back to that post, did she think someone was following her that morning? Okay, and watching. Like, if you think about this, those of you who've watched the last two of these readings, that part keeps standing out to me about the watching. Okay, about the tracking and the watching. Now, the tavern in this bar area, okay, restaurant, it made me think about this sharks, and it made me think about when we heard that a few weeks ago about people trying to see if there was footage. And yes, Derica, that's my next point. Okay. What about this little tavern? Because I remember on Gigi's live the other day when Romeca's sister was up there. See, this is the stuff I pay attention to. Okay, stuff we can prove that we've heard out here and so forth. Remember, she said that he lived over a bar. Okay, I do recall her sister clarifying where he stayed. Okay, so Derica has already clocked that. Okay, hey Linda, welcome. So these are certain things that stand out to me when I heard that.
After dropping her son off at school. Okay, she's Louise. Perilous realm, danger lurks, treacherous paths, ominous shadows. She knew that danger was lurking because she seen somebody watching her. So I don't know if she went in this tavern to tell them something or to ask them a question about, like, if they had cameras. All right, that's what I'm getting. Okay, why did Romeca stop after dropping her son off? Why did Romeca stop? If you see me put some of the cards back, it's because they don't apply to her situation. Okay. Park. So maybe there's like a park in the area or something, or like an area with like a lot of trees. She was being watched and she seen that. Bathroom. So she went in this place, asked them some questions about like, do they have cameras and stuff? She may have had a conversation with someone at this tavern. And maybe she used the bathroom as well. Give me a little more.
Now, when she said the park area, that also made me listen to that. You know, my ears stood up on that because right where, okay, I have a supporter, Jasmine, that has been in the chat. And at the beginning, when we were thinking about, you know, where the parking was and stuff like that, right there on the school, like in the front, they have a playground area. It's a little park area, okay? And it's a park next to the school. And there is a few parking spots where the parents can come through there and drop their children off. So when she said park, I was like, wait a second. There's a little park right there in front of that school, like kind of front side, you know, park area. And it really made me think about that. And then the post, when it was shared, talking about they saw each other when she pulled in there, I started thinking, is that a possibility? Because the park is also a part of that property. Okay. Now I don't know if they, you know, own it. I don't know how that works, but they do have a little play area in the park right there. Let's see. There's a CC who heard a witness giving the police his cell phone number in one of the videos, and she has reached out to him to find out more. Oh, wow. Yeah, I heard that in one of the videos. Yes, he was giving out his phone number. Maybe she knew that cameras are there so that if something happened, like a fight, she would be able to get the proof via the cameras. Right. And you know what? I'm glad that you just said that too. Remember in the post, that person, whoever shared that, said that Romeca asked if they could record it. Do y'all remember that? In the post that came out in the beginning, when she had, you know, everything had happened and she had gotten shot and people were sharing their thoughts. Remember, one of the people said that when Carlos was trying to fight her, she had asked the person, could they record? So to me, that's letting us know that she was trying to get proof of something. She was trying to have video evidence. Okay, I'm going somewhere with this. Okay, she was trying to have video evidence of what he was doing. If that was one of the main locations where he could find her, at the school, in that vicinity right there, okay, by the park, the sharks, all of that crossroad that keeps coming up to the crossroad. Was she trying to get proof of something to show for later? Okay, that's what I'm wondering as well. Hey, I'm chosen. Welcome. Let's see. What about the senior citizen center? May have a little park area, possibly. Okay. Hi, Latanya. Welcome. It made me think about that.
Place of reminiscence, nostalgia, memory, sentimental, childhood reflection. All right. Place of reminiscence. So this area is familiar to her. I mean, we already know that, but she's highlighting that. Why did Romeca stop after dropping her son off? Workspace in reverse. It was a lot going on. She was running late for work. She was scared. She felt like she was being watched, or she seen somebody watching her. And I just feel like this jittery feeling, like she didn't really know what to do. Like, all right, give me a little more.
I can't do it.
Why did Romeca stop after dropping her son off at school? Why did Romeca stop? We have patience in reverse. Storm warning in reverse. Strategy. She was trying to come up with a strategy because she know that this man right here was on some bullshit. All right? And I'm telling you, she was indecisive in her last moments, and she really didn't know, like what to do. Oh, baby. All right, one more time. Why did Romeca stop?
Okay, hint.
After
Let's go back to real
dropping
proof, y'all. Tangible evidence. Remember the post, or I should say the text that she sent to her family saying that she was not about to keep being scared, something to that effect. And she had that screenshot of Carlos standing there. Okay. And allegedly, she had talked about getting another restraining order on him. Okay. Because she was afraid, and that may help her to be safe. Now, the one that she had, um, she had let it go because her sister was saying that Romeca's father passed away when she was young, and she wanted her son to have a relationship with his father. And I even thought about that today, y'all. I know that, some of our thoughts on, I was talking to D. Oh, you were talking to D. Okay, got you, V. Our thoughts about him, right? Okay, we already know. However, thinking about it from her child's perspective, right? He does not know the depths of all of this. He only has one other parent that's still here, unfortunately. Now, even Romeca's family has not really, talked bad about him as far as being a father to his son. And in my opinion, I feel like even if, he can have access to come over and see him, video calls or something to that effect, it would break my heart that he wouldn't have access to both. Y'all get what I'm saying? Like, it's not excusing the stuff that has gone on, and I know that they're going to look all into his record and things of that sort. And she was afraid, she was scared, texts and things that she shared with her family. And yes, for her, definitely, okay, she had reason to feel like that. But I just also wonder about his son. Would he ever do something to his son? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, y'all. That's a difficult situation. And her son never asked to be put in this position. So I don't know. That was just something I was pondering on. But going back to this, I do feel that she was looking for a way out to get away from this guy, but they shared that son. It's harder when you have to share a child. Okay. Um, it's harder. And so I think she was trying to collect any evidence, like how they're putting out videos of her. Well, see, we haven't been able to see what she had in her phone, unfortunately, because she's no longer here. Okay. But I'm pretty sure she had evidence too. Think about it.
her son off at school. The Sun in reverse, Victory in reverse, and Adjacent Possibilities. Do y'all see those windows? Y'all see those windows? It's something about a window and her seeing somebody either watching her from a window. She had to see that. She keeps giving it to us. She's like, I don't care how many times you ask, I'm going to show you. Somebody was watching me outside of a window. Okay, give me a little more.
Yes, I agree the narcissist. Not excusing it. You're right.
What details does Romeca want to let us know that we're missing about her case? What details does Romeca want us to know about her case that we're missing? We have the Five of Swords in reverse, that she was not the aggressor. The Four of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Cups in reverse. Angel number 445. Somebody look that up and put it in the comment section. What is the Four of Cups, the Four of Swords, and the Five of Swords? That she tried to avoid this tower. Okay? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Ace of Pentacles. But I feel like she could have been having some money issues. I'm not going to lie. and she couldn't maneuver like she wanted to because she felt like she didn't have the finances to do so. And it's not that her family wouldn't help her, because her family will help her, and she's saying that. Like, my family will help me with anything, especially my sister and my mama. You know, my sisters and my mama. But she was prideful. She didn't want to ask. She didn't want to like burden her family, you know. And I know like her family probably thinking like they found out a lot more details about Romeca when she passed. Like bad, not bad ones, but you know, that she may have needed more help than she was putting on. And that's because, you know, she didn't want to burden her family with her problems, you know. She wanted to stand on her own 10 toes. Of course, she was a Gemini. Like, we love being independent. Okay, give me a little more.
Okay. Now, um, and you know what? That's a lot of people, even if they are having some type of money situations. And my thing is this, like her sister said, she's having to move apartments from him coming to, tear up her stuff, where she's having to move from here, move to there. Do you know that's not cheap? Okay. Moving apartments is not cheap. You have to pay deposits, application fees, moving costs. You have to buy new stuff. And then if you think about it, like that stuff can eat up your funds. Okay. If she's going to school, she was going to school. Okay. That's another expense. Not to say, hey, I don't know. This is all alleged entertainment purposes only. So we don't know that is fact. However, I'm just saying if, okay, based off of some stuff we've already been privy to, that takes money. Okay. You have a child, that takes money. And y'all take into account a post that she wrote in August saying that Carlos was, allegedly saying he's going to do XYZ and not. Okay, so did she need his help? And was he helping her? Remember, he had a new child as well. Okay, so now you got multiple kids you having to take care of. And then all of this, he had money, he had this. Was it legal money? Was it real? Like, you earned that? Like, people are acting like he was some type of businessman, lawyer, doctor, or something like that. How did you get it? Like, you got to think about that. People be up here fronting, and it's not even something even legit. Okay, smokes and mirrors. Like, seriously. So, was he withholding certain money, help from her? Okay. And she probably was trying to like not ask her family if that's true. She knows her family with 10 toes down, like she just said. It wouldn't even blink an eye. But some people, and maybe some of y'all can relate, you want to be independent and not depend on anyone. You want to do it yourself. Okay.
Give me a little more. What does Romeca want us to know about her case that hasn't been brought to the forefront yet? We have the Seven of Cups in reverse. That there's a lot of confusion that's being kept up by this Queen of Wands in reverse. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. She wants this Queen of Wands to know that they cannot pay their way out of this situation, and they're going to have a tough decision to make in regards to what has happened here. Strength in reverse. What's the strength with the Nine of Wands? What's the strength with the Nine of Wands for Romeca?
Yep, having to take out time to deal with TTO.
We have the Three of Staves in reverse. I feel like more people may come forward, or they already have. She's sending a message that people need to tell everything.
Ooh.
Knight of Swords in reverse.
Now, I believe that too. Y'all know they were saying there were other witnesses out here. This is for entertainment purposes only, y'all. When I listen to stuff like this, I weed out what, you know what I'm saying? So don't get it twisted, y'all, okay? There are just things that I think through as far as what we are privy to that's tangible. It can be evidence and facts, right? certain things we just think through as questions. We're not saying it as fact. Okay, so please, y'all know I'm a true believer in Christ and things of that sort. But to go back to that, it was a point I was trying to make. Derica said child support he withheld. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely that could be a possibility. You know, and I remember on one of them it was about court. Okay, it was about court, possible court. What was the possible court for her? I don't know. Okay, we don't know. Was she telling him, look, we may have to, hey, you're not gonna do right and do it that way. Hey, we put it on paper. Now he seemed like the type that wouldn't want the government, okay, y'all think this through, looking into his financials. Because like I say, it goes back to what type of job you got. Where you getting all this money from that you flashing? You doing all this? Your boy said your whole little what was it, the storage unit looks like a department store. Uh-oh. See, people be out here running their mouths and stuff, okay, about stuff, and it's not a good look. Hey, Anomaly, good evening, thank you for joining. Hey, Honey Drip. Okay, and I agree with you, Healing Hearts. Yes, definitely. Okay. Older couples seeing everything. Yeah, yeah, they were out there too. Okay.
So maybe the man could have did something too, and that's the problem. And that's why she is going so hard, because this man did something too. And she like, no, everybody gotta pay. This Queen of Wands, this man. She's also speaking of something happening very fast. What's the Knight of Swords? We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. We also have the Ace of Cups in reverse. And the Page of Staffs in reverse. You know, people just don't know how to let the past be the past here. I swear somebody been offering up everything that they could offer. And no, somebody past is finally catching up to them with the Page of Staffs in reverse, the Ace of Cups in reverse, and the Page of Coins in reverse. They past catching up to them. And that's what it is. Now, I'm not going to lie.
Now, one thing, it was one thing.
Before I even got on here, she said she wanted me to pull some love cards. And I don't know why, but we just gonna see.
Okay.
All right,
So
Miss.
that was that part that I wanted to show. Let's see. It was another point I was trying to make. Oh my gosh. Oh, it was something else that I was gonna say. Let me see what y'all saying. Barbara said he didn't help her much per her family. Oh, yeah, Barbara, that was a good point because her sister had stated that there were some shoes that he had posted, and she's like, where are the shoes? He never got them. So some stuff just seemed like, in my opinion, is for social media. Even going back to one of the videos that I saw on his page before he changed it or privated it or changed the, I don't know if he privated the previous stuff that was on the page or if he started a whole new page. I'm not sure. But there was a video on there that looked so staged. Oh my gosh. I was like, at least fake it better. It just looks so staged. But that can happen. That doesn't say he doesn't love, a son or anything like that. But hey, the family mentioned that. Okay. Shout out to Healing Hearts for the super sticker and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Okay. So yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that part with the watching that stood out to me. It was there anyone watching from the window, okay, to let them know she was about to turn, okay, during that U-turn, okay. Did she feel like anyone was watching her that day? Um, did he see her over at the school? Now, remember, she had made a post that she was running late. Okay. That was already out there. That was already out there. So they knew, because if they had other plans, or if they thought, okay, school starts and she's usually, because Carlos would know when she usually comes out there, her pattern, her schedule. That particular day, though, she was running late. Okay. Was anyone watching? We don't know. Those shoes, sneakers was not for mere. If you go back and look at the picture, those sneakers was too big. Those is like for a man size, not a child. So he brought the sneakers for him and that baby. But in the caption, though, he put it like he was getting his son some shoes too. Yeah, in the caption. Even regardless of what the picture said, he should have just said he was getting him and the baby some shoes, but he put his other son in the caption. Okay. Hey, Miss Foxy, welcome. Thank you for joining. Yes, y'all. So it is still justice for Romeca. Those of you who came in a little later, um, we were just saying that Romeca's family confirmed that the case is still open, okay, because there had been whispers, oh, the case is closed. And then when Miss Holly Ween started her YouTube channel and so forth, people were like, what's going on, and all of that. So if we don't hear it like from the family, because they would find out first, then we have to be careful of just passing around information with no evidence, okay? So the family would definitely let everyone know. Hopefully that they'll let everyone know. And then I'm also hoping, y'all, that they will do like a press conference, okay, to update the community. Try to fix their wrong, okay, because we already know that the way this thing was handled in the beginning was messed up. Okay. A lot of things were not done properly. And so, look, I hope that they kind of right that wrong. Let's see. Empress Awaken said, yeah, y'all know in catching, but we all know is BS. Okay. On what part? Empress Awaken. What part were you saying we know is BS? Mm. Carlos did. Oh, gotcha. Right. What Nina said. He posted saying that he had a conversation with the state attorney today and ain't nothing closing but the cell door. Nothing, nothing closing but the cell doors. Okay. Right. Okay. Got you, Empress Awaken. Yes. Definitely. Okay. Yes. I believe that too. I believe that too. So I'm like, I mean, everything is for show and to put this, and it's just, oh, y'all. Well, hopefully, the state attorney will come on with it, because if they have pretty much a lot of the evidence and the final toxicology, autopsy, and so forth, child, look, what are y'all doing? Okay, come on with it. What are we doing? Per the family, they said he's an internet dad. Now he's an internet dad only. Okay. Remember, Ladre said that you can see everything from Carlos's door. Oh, Gretchen. I forgot about that. Now, he did say that one time till you brought that back up. Oh, my goodness. But I'm wondering, by you saying that, I'm wondering how far would you be able to see something? But I remember him saying that, and I was like, well, what is he talking about? What, seeing what? Oh my goodness. I had totally forgot about that. V said her family needs to get a lawyer that would take her case. They would take her case pro bono and sue them civilly. Okay. I hope so. Yes, feel better, Nina. Yes. I forgot he did say that. I totally forgot about that. Now I'm wondering, like, what? Like, how far? Like, the angle. Mm, interesting. Until you just brought that back up to my remembrance, I had forgotten. I do remember him saying that. That's interesting. It's still some gray area there about this whole beginning part of all of this, okay? And the meeting up and all of that. It's still a lot of gray area. And that's why I really want to know, was there video footage from the beginning all the way to the end of this thing? Whether it's on a pod camera that they said that they confirmed on the autopsy. One minute they said, oh, they confirmed everything. Sent that on over to the medical examiner. Then on the app, they're saying, oh, it's no relevant footage. Well, which one is it? Was it no relevant footage showing a fight, or was there? Okay, pick an answer. See, we can't even, that's the thing. It's hard for me when it's no consistency, okay, or when we have little lies. Like when you have little lies, then to me, I question everything you say, okay, because if on a small level you're not able to be truthful and get it right, then I don't think you're able to do it on a larger level. Okay, we're still trying to figure out some stuff. Okay, so Latanya remembers that too. Oh, Jesus. Now I got to look into that, y'all, because I want to see, like, what, okay, from his apartment, what all can he see? It could be, oh, now y'all see, y'all got my brain going. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Wait. Now, now that Gretchen has said that, you got something started. Okay. Now, y'all, and I don't know this. I'm just, hey, it just sparked a thought. Let's just say David Brown was right, okay, in that him and Holly were coming and getting into the car, okay, into Lowe's car by the Sharks. He drove her across the street to get into her car, okay. Now they would have been coming from his apartment, right? Is it possible, if, like Ladre said, you can see things from his apartment? Is it possible that there was a camera positioned on that area? I mean, I don't know. Okay. I don't know, because that could have been set up where it could have, ooh, y'all. Now that would have been something that definitely would have shown that this was premeditated if the footage came from that angle. Okay. Wow. I never thought about that. I never thought about that until you said that. Now, I don't know, y'all. I'm not trying to put anything new out there. I'm just sharing my thoughts. When you said that, I was like, wait a second. Okay. I do remember him saying that. And now I'm thinking, before they left out, could they have positioned that little camera right there to catch that scene? Let's see. Empress Awakens said years ago there was a court case in Georgia. A young lady begged the judge not to get the fall of visitation. Like the judge granted it, he threw the not to get the dad visitation. Like the judge granted it, he threw the baby over the bridge. Oh my goodness, really? I hate that. And sometimes these judges will do that. And yeah, you're right. Oh, that's sad. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see. Her family, right? Her family doesn't want the fake money. Okay. I have wondered the distance too. David Brown said, what can you see from that window? Well, that's what Ladre said, David. Hey, I got some witnesses that remember him saying that, and I totally forgot. Now, of course, we don't believe everything Ladre be around him saying, but he did say you can see everything, and I don't know what everything encompasses. Okay, from that window, I don't know. Latonya said it's possible. Oh, he moved out. What, Miss T? Yeah, we just brainstorming. Remember, in Chicago, you don't need premeditation for first degree. Okay. Or he could have had his. That's what I'm saying, Latanya. That's what I'm talking. And I don't know that or anything like that. That just was a thought hot off the press. Okay. That was me thinking out loud. Because I'm like, look, if nobody else can find some camera footage and, hey, you can see something allegedly from his apartment, then, hey, was something put there to capture the moment? I don't know. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Wow, that would be something else. Did you guys see what I said about the camera? But maybe it's something across the street. Okay. Now, what did you? Oh, you said that you think it's something across the street because you said your phone died. David had a broken ankle, so was he recording? Was who recording? David? And he did say that camera was broke. Which camera? Okay, I'm confused now. Which camera was broke? Yes, they said he moved out a few weeks ago. Who? Carlos? Oh, I don't know. We'll say allegedly. I don't know. But maybe it's another one across the road. Thank you, Latanya. I'm glad to have a witness. Okay, you understood where I was going with that. David said at the beginning that a friend took Holly to her car that morning. So, okay, because he telling us that Carlos was the one that took her across the street. So you're saying David said a friend took her to her car that morning. Now, which one is it, David? Was it Carlos or was it a friend? Maybe Brody got evicted. Oh my God, Derek. Now Brody got evicted. Okay. Oh my God. Karen said you can buy a stick-up camera. You can also buy body cams. Oh yeah, that's a possibility. What's a stick-up camera? I don't even know what that one is. I don't think he had a body camera on. I never said that. Don't put words in my mouth. Okay, so he said he didn't say the friend did it. Maybe you got it confused with another friend because he said his ankle has never been broken. He said the camera was broke because Lowe's Benz got broken and on the car. Got you. No, we were talking about in the apartment. Since Ladre was saying you can see everything from Carlos's apartment, so we was just wondering what's everything. Thank you, Healing Hearts. I love you too, sis. I appreciate your support. Girl, Tasha. Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I'm like, wait, y'all confusing me. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here come Barbara. I told y'all, every time David pop up in the chat, people be like, fresh meat, let's ask our question. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. She said my memory is like an elephant. I don't forget. Gretchen, she said she's standing on that. Man, I'm telling you, if it's another video from that apartment, I am going to trip out. Don't look. They better not had us running around here trying to find a video and it was set up in the apartment all along. I would be mad at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. That would be something else. Empress said people can call me men all they want, but if Romeca was my daughter, I promise you on everything I love, Carlos and Holly Weird would not live to go in front of a judge. Uh-oh. Thank you, V. Look, we are happy that you have joined us tonight. Okay. Y'all, V, she be cutting up too. Okay, baby, she will pop off. Yes, he entered the chat. Barbara not playing with him today. Barbara said she's going to get her questions answered today. AB said she's done. She said she's done asking her questions. Well, David, we don't know. We inquiring minds want to know. I mean, hey, hey, did Carlos have a camera? Did he like to get okay? I wonder, do he like to get freaky like that? Because you know, some people have all that camera stuff already up in the apartment. Okay. Now, was that particular day it put to other use? Okay. Did he go ahead and say, well, we about to head on out. Let me put the camera, because see, that would show you actually thought about it. Okay. If there are some footage from that angle, come on now. You thought about that thing. She said, okay, David has something allegedly going on with his ankle, knee, or something to do with his leg. Let me correct it before I upset someone. Oh, okay. I don't know. Oh, David is Carlos's friend, the guy in question. That's his friend. And who was that said? I think AB said, was it you, AB, that said he enters the chat respectfully, fist fighting on behalf of Carlos respectfully. Oh my gosh. So I don't know. Y'all, this is crazy. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see if any footage comes out, what angle. Because you know, something else that stands out, the lodger said, you know, about that. He was like, yeah, it's other cameras. You know, I can't tell you where this came from. And for him to be getting inboxes from it, because look, if there was a video, then we know the police lodge nothing. But Carlos would. Okay. Now we know the police ain't sending him nothing. But Carlos would. Did he have some type of footage? Because we know some of these other videos that's being put out where they possibly could have come from, allegedly. Okay. Ooh, woo. Uh-oh. This is, I don't know, y'all. This is crazy. Oh, that was the cousin. Okay, he said that was the cousin. Okay. Got you. All right, let's see. Was it James that had the ACL injury the day one? He was the initial. Yes. Well, he just said it was the cousin. Healing Heart said she not leaving. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's the respectful. We're talking about the respectful line friend. The other one gets disrespectful. Okay. Child, let them keep that video. The witness was there. Okay. No, V, no. You wrong, girl. No, not that kind of friend. Okay, he's married. Who can keep up with all the lies? Okay. Everybody know Carlos is a scammer, allegedly. He could have paid somebody to break into that. Okay. Empress away. Girl, cause look, a week's the eye, insert an eye wink. Okay. Girl probably thought of that too, but we ain't gonna put that out there as fact. How much you get for that insurance check? That's a good one. Okay. Y'all are cutting up. Yeah, he is. Mhm. Hi, Saida. Welcome. That makes sense because David did say him and Carlos was out that Sunday night. So he could be the one that was recording the video. Who? He said he wasn't recording anything. Okay, it was the cousin. Okay, got it. They want to discredit the witness, but it's too many who's saying the same thing almost. Right. The camera is almost like the doorbell. It will send notifications like blink or ring doorbell. Oh, okay. Got it. Derica, nobody. V is being funny. What's that mean? They are lovers allegedly. They are not lovers. Girl, you silly. Oh my God. Healing Heart said y'all done got her moving from her sitting room to her bedroom. Healing Hearts, thank you for hanging out with us. And he couldn't go to the gym and work out with Carlos in the game. Yeah, that was the cousin. Okay, sexy mama, thank you for joining us tonight, sis. We appreciate it. We just on here talking, y'all. I know it's a Monday night. Yes, it will always be justice for Romeca. Y'all go ahead and put those hearts in the chat. It is justice for Romeca as we continue to bring awareness and highlight her case. Let's continue to keep everyone lifted up, the family, and hey, my prayer is that all things be exposed. God said, vengeance is his. He shall repay. Okay. Whatever that situation, and no one is higher than God. Okay. We already know that and believe in that he can get this done. And in whichever capacity he sees fit. Okay. So you really just don't ever get away. Okay. So, hey, we leave that at that. Him downstairs. See, V, this is why I miss V. Y'all, V would cut up. Just a quick word. I was talking about her the other day, but she wasn't in the chat. Now I was doing reactions on another content creator, okay, that popped in here one day and gave me a nice super chat. She said she always knew I had it in me to do some good content. So I guess she was saying she wasn't good content. Okay. Well, V was actually on her side in the beginning, right? So V would come over to my chat. She's very respectful. Like, I don't care if people have opposing views as long as they are not being disrespectful to me or the chat. And so she would come in and she would say her thoughts, and I was like, I'm gonna, be respectful to her too. After a while, she started seeing what we were seeing. Okay, if you hang over here long enough, you're gonna start seeing the truth. You're going to start seeing what we've been saying. Okay. So I don't mind people with different perspectives hang out in here. Okay. Because we're going to keep it respectful. But actually just have an open mind. So V would cut up. And y'all, she got blocked from the girl, everything. She was over there running her mouth. She wouldn't even let her back. She had seen her over in my chat. She was like, go, let's stay over there. Oh my God. V, I have missed you. And we seen where the other Romeca name was all over Carlos's TV screen. Uh-oh. See? Gretchen, she said wrong person. Bottom feeder. Okay, we got the hearts going. What y'all talking about? David being married don't mean nothing. Uh-oh. Wait a second. Wait a minute. I'm being nosy in the chat. Wait a second. David said, Barbara, I can say the same to you. Wait. What Barbara say? What did Barbara say? Oh, Lord. Is it going down in the chat? Wait. Barbara said, this is the 4th live I saw you in today. You be getting around, huh? Then David said, Let me go pull up his comment. Then David said, because I had to go get context. He said, I could say the same thing. I could say the same thing to you. Hey, if you see me, you there too. Okay, hey, let's say welcome. Oh my goodness, Miss Foxy, yes, I can. Now, girl, look, am I clicking something, missing it? What happened? I can see it. Hey, Brittany. At the time, there was quite a few of them jumping on trying to take up for Carlos. Okay, got it. Barbara said, I'm retired, so you must be off work today. Wait, look, let me translate. So Barbara said, baby, I got a job. Do you? This is my Monday evening entertainment as my husband watches the Dallas Cowboys. Okay. Oh, Derica. She said, yeah, they can be down low, even with moms like Brody. Still justice for Romeca and her family. Yes, yes. Y'all just have me tickled. This is a Monday night laugh. And David should want the same thing, right? Ooh, child. Uh-uh. Look at Nina not feeling well, trying to get hers in. message him, message him downstairs. That's why he's windmilling for his man. And she said, allegedly, David following Barbara. Oh, he said he's working. He's hanging out with us, so he needs to put them pink. Yeah, go ahead, David. Hit those pink hearts. Is justice for Romeca all day, every day. Shout out to Healing Hearts. No, wait a minute. Healing Hearts. Now you gonna put now the other ones. You trying to be messy too. You done put super stickers on this one, y'all. She done put a super chat, and I gotta read it. Shout out to Healing Hearts for the super chat and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. She said, "Open book that boy fruity." Oh, my stomach is hurting. Y'all got me tickled. It's going down in the chat. Let's see. If Carlos was willing to pay someone to find out. Okay, Empress Awaken. Look at God. You done brought back the whole thing I was trying to get at earlier. Okay, because I had forgotten what my point was. Yes. Okay. I wanted to say if he was willing to allegedly pay for Romeca's address, y'all, because remember at the end, he did not know where she stayed. Okay, she didn't tell him where she lived, her phone number. He was trying to allegedly pay someone to get her address. Now, if he was willing to do that, that was the point we were trying to make, then hey, what is he capable of? That was my whole point. Thank you for bringing that up. That's where I was going with that. Okay. Not Tommy ain't got no job, man. Let's see. Miss Foxy said, but she's a supporter. What's his reason? I hate that it has become a form of clout and a money grab to post videos of fights and even worse, people being unalive. Folks grab their phone to record before calling 911. It's heartbreaking. You are so right about that, Angel. And you know what? That takes place in these schools too. They have whole websites, y'all, that they all meet up. They have a time when it's going to happen. You got students in the hallways ready with their phone cameras and they upload to the websites. Yes, that is a thing. Okay, that is a thing. So I'm pretty sure you got grown people out here doing the same thing. Nina said, David, go on and put those pink hearts in the chat. Okay, let me get to the bottom. Oh, hey, Apprecious One. Let me see. Thank you so much. I need to pull up. I had to restart my computer earlier. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much. Yes, I appreciate the coffees. And thank you for being a sponsor for tonight's live. I appreciate that. I'm glad you said it before I got off because sometimes I see it and then I'm like, man, I could have said it while I was on live, but I don't check my email every time. Y'all silly. It's just all in fun. We're not even gonna go where it's deep like that. Oh, okay. I didn't see it, sis. I'm sorry. These comments are going. And I'm still behind. Let's see. Gretchen said, you bought one too? Let me see. Was it anonymous? Because I see an anonymous one. So if that's you, shout out to Gretchen for the coffee and for being a sponsor for tonight's live. I appreciate it. Not playing the tambourine. Y'all silly. Oh my gosh. Okay. We don't want it to go left. Okay. But y'all have thoroughly enjoyed this live on tonight. Thank y'all so much for being just great sports. As we just have a little fun, lighten it. Sometimes, we don't want it to always just be serious, y'all. We can agree to disagree on stuff and, still kind of have some fun. And it was informative on some things as well. So I appreciate everyone for being here on tonight. Tasha said, I stopped arguing with David when I caught him in a lie. So I'm over it. But thank y'all so much for joining. Make sure you tap the like button. Also, if you have not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. And let's see, David said, AB, I don't feel like we were arguing. I felt like we were having a civilized debate without all of the BS. Okay, so he said a civilized debate. Okay. All right. All minds clear? Okay. Yes. Okay. And we're going to end on that note. Shout out to my sis, Shelly Shells, and the mods that were in the building. We had Shelly Shells, Dreamy Girl, and Latte. Thank you, ladies, so much. Thank you, Healing Hearts, all of the sponsors for tonight's live. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brittany. I appreciate that, Angel. Thank y'all so much. I love you all. Y'all make sure you have a nice evening. Get some rest. Okay. Especially after all this arguing. Y'all have a great night. Until next time. Bye-bye. Justice for Romeca. We're going to continue to stand on that.
You just flip through truth with the open book. If you felt that heat, like share and stay locked in. Another chapter done, but we far from finished. Truth on the mic, yeah, we handle business. Real talk, no fluff, just facts and fire. From the book to the block, we taking it higher. The open book, every voice matters, every lie shatters. Catch you next page.